So, in this video, let us see the top 10 fascinating buildings never built. Number 10, Hotel Attraction. Designed in 1908 for New York City, Hotel Attraction was to be the tallest building in New York at the time and was designed by architect Antoni Gaudi. The planned total height was 1181 feet and was probably unrealistic for its time. Little is known about the origins of hotel attraction and was unknown until 1956 when a report called The New World called Gaudi was published. Interesting fact is the drawings by Gaudi of the attraction hotel had actually been proposed as a basis for the rebuilding of the ground zero project in Manhattan. Number 9. The number 9 building, fascinating buildings in the list of fascinating buildings never built. Number 9 is the Illinois, designed in 1956 for Chicago, Illinois. The Illinois was a proposed mile high, 5,280 feet skyscraper envisioned by Frank Lloyd Wright. Wright believed that it would have been technically possible to construct such a building even at the time it was proposed. Interesting fact is a number of problems occurred in writing Wright's design of the Illinois. Number 8, Fourth Grace, designed in 2002 for Liverpool, England. Despite that many believe was the ugliest of all the proposals, architect Will Alsop entered the winning design for this project and named it the Cloud. The project's name, Fourth Grace, is due to the development being located adjacent to the three historic buildings at the Pierhead site known as the Three Graces. The interesting fact is the Fourth Grace was designed for office space, a 107 room hotel, and 50,000 square feet of community facilities, including a bar, restaurant, and a viewing gallery. Number 7, Beacon of Progress, designed around 1891 for Chicago, Illinois. Plans called for 1500 foot stone tower in Jackson Park, Chicago, on the site of the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. Interesting fact is the design called for an amphitheater at the base of seated 1 lakh people and sweeping piers that would extend into Lake Michigan for regattas. Number 6, Ville Contemporain, designed in 1922 for Paris, France. The Ville Contemporain was to house 3 million inhabitants and was designed by the French Swiss architect Le Corbusier. The centerpiece of this plan was a group of 60 story scrapers built on steel frames and esca- encased in huge curtain walls of glass. Interesting fact is for a number of years, French officials had been unsuccessful in dealing with the squalor of the growing Persian slums. Number 5, Tatlin's Tower, designed around 1917 for St. Petersburg, Russia. Tatlin's Tower would have dwarfed the Eiffel Tower in Paris. The tower was to be built from industrial materials, iron, glass, and steel. It was envisioned as a towering symbol of modernity. Interesting fact is at the base of the structure of was a rotating cube designed as a venue for lectures, conferences, and legislative meetings. Number 4, Shimizu Mega City Pyramid. Designed in 2004 for Tokyo, Japan, the Shimizu Mega City Pyramid was a proposed project for construction of a massive pyramid over Tokyo Bay in Japan. The structure would be 12 times higher than the Great Pyramid at Giza and would house 750,000 people. The interesting fact is the reason this project cannot be built in the design of the megacity pyramids relies on the future availability of super strong lightweight materials that are currently unavailable. Number 3, Ultima Tower, designed in 1991 for San Francisco, California. Architect Eugene Tsui originally conceived the idea of the Ultima Tower as part of a study of a compact urban area of San Francisco. The structure would utilize atmospheric energy conversion by converting the difference in atmospheric pressure at the top and bottom of the structure into electrical power. Interesting fact is the structure's shape is modeled after the tallest structure not made by man, African termite nests. Number 2, Place of Soviets, designed in 1933 for Moscow, Soviet Union. In the Palace of Soviets had been built, it would have become the world's tallest structure. It was to be built on the site of the demolished Cathedral of Christ the Savior. Interesting fact is the construction was actually started on this project in 1937 and was terminated because of the German invasion. The last and number 1 is Werkschelle, the Great Dome, designed around 1930 for Berlin, Germany. The Werkschelle People's Hall was a huge monumental building planned by Adolf Hitler and his architect Albert Speer. It was to be the capital's most important and impressive building in terms of its size and symbolism, and the architectural centerpiece in Berlin. Interesting fact is what makes the Volkswagen even more interesting is the illustration plans show a pedestal with the Nazi eagle figure. So these are the top 10 fascinating buildings never built.